believe that goal setting doesn't work, that it's hard to set and reach goals, and most of the population doesn't even try because it feels so restrictive. Thinking that goal setting is hard and that it doesn't work might be some of the worst advice that's going on, and it could actually be hurting you. But I get it, because everyone says that, like, when you set a goal, you work hard, and when you grind and you hustle, that you'll reach it. And so it's easy to believe that goal setting is too hard. But if that were true, then everyone who once set goals would simply stop the practice of setting goals. And we know that that's not the case. Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. He wanted to be the greatest bodybuilder in the world, which meant winning the title of Mr. Olympia. And he became the youngest Mr. Olympia at age of 23. And he won the title 7 times. He wanted financial success. Well, he was a millionaire by the time he was 30 years old. And this was before his Hollywood adventures. So he wanted to become a successful Hollywood actor, 44 plus movies. He wanted to be successful in politics. He became the governor of California. So goal setting can be quite rewarding. But if you keep holding to the belief that it's hard and that it doesn't work, that belief might keep you from reaching a much bigger and greater life and existence, keeping you living in a life of less fulfillment and less purpose. But do you know how you can actually get rid of the feeling of unsuccessful goal setting? You learn to recognize, align, and work with and tap into your feminine energy cycle. There are a few simple things that I'll share with you right now, and these are some of the elements in my Satisfied Working Mother method, a pillar called Mastery of Synergistic Energy. First off, see, ladies, you're gifted with these 4 phases or 4 seasons inside of your 28-day menstrual cycle. And because of the hormone changes in your body and the way that they also affect your brain, you naturally have some superpower built into your life in your cycle. And this is greatly ignored, undervalued, and unused. So I'll explain the 4 phases and I'll help you to understand the productivity cycle in each of the 4 phases. And I'll do it in a way that you can remember and understand and relate to, because it's so similar in relation to the 4 earthly seasons. So it's easy to remember. Your first phase begins at bleed end. So it's a beginning. It's the follicular phase, and it has a feeling of spring. This is a great time to focus on creating and bringing new ideas and projects forward. Your second phase is ovulation. This is peak season. This is your fertile window, and the fertile window of the earth when growth is in full swing is summer. So this is an incredible time to get out and to enjoy life, networking and making connections, just like summer. Your third phase begins at the end of ovulation. Most of your 28-day cycles, you will not have a fertilized egg. So this phase is called the luteal phase, and without a fertilized egg, your body starts to wrap up and to prepare for the next phase, which is winter. So this season is one of wrap up, kind of like the fall of your season. There are amazing tendencies to detail orientation and organizing that come with wrapping up. Your fourth and final phase is, of course, die-off or menses, and you know this one well, I hope. But as in winter, when we're all driven inside, this is a great time to go inside of yourself and to make those big decisions. Because you have the lowest concentration of hormones, this also creates the greatest communication between the 2 brain hemispheres, the left and the right side. So communication between the left and the right side hemispheres of your brain are more powerful than any other time. And this winter being a preparatory or a time to begin again, while the world may appear dormant, this resting or this inward time is critical to the new growth that soon will explode. The earth could not exist in perpetual summer. The 28-day female reproductive cycle used to be referred to as the curse. I know, sadly, really, but disempowering actually. The only curse is not understanding and aligning with and using the innate powers of your creative energy, because this is such a gift. You and your body literally get a rest and reset every 28 days, and this gift needs to be understood and utilized, and attention given to the strengths of the phases. If you aren't working in favor of this innate wisdom, then you're going to feel like your goals are enough to send you straight to burnout. You'll feel like your goals are too hard, like they're too much work, and you will, most days, feel close to burnout, or you'll teeter-totter by forcing productivity or perpetual summer and working opposite to the strength of the season that you're in. So you're going to feel like you don't have strength to do can't have one more thing added to your plate, can't do one more thing, let alone set goals or feel that passion in your life. So you have 2 options. You can keep believing that reaching goals is hard, Or you can start to understand, to work with, and to claim the synergistic natural cyclical energy that you innately in your cycle that you've been gifted. How is the belief that you have to work so hard to reach your goals serving your family, your friends, those around you? Isn't it more important for them to see you work in harmony? Isn't it more important that they see you flow toward your life, dreams, goals, and passions? Do you really want to keep operating like goals are hard and elusive? If you're ready to understand these phases and the punch that they pack a little bit more, down below or around this video, I've made a cycle guide cheat sheet that you can grab to learn a little bit more in depth in the ways that you can align your life and your energy with your innate cyclical energy. If you like this video, like it. If you saw value, please share it with your friends. You can do that privately or publicly. As always, please take care of you so that you can keep taking care of everybody else. You matter. Bye for now.